Oh, is that one? We are? All right. Welcome, 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 ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Get ready for this. It is time. That's right, y'all. Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Hollywood Toys, the only place where you can live the movies. I am your host, Magic Mike, and welcome to my channel, where I do travel and entertainment vlogs covering theme parks, comic and horror cons, movies, celebrities, action figures, video games, and more. And I also have some pretty cool action figure and movie merch as well. So be sure to subscribe to the channel, as well as hit that notification bell so that you won't miss out on any future videos, lives, or new product releases. And now, it's magic time, folks. All right. Hope we're all ready to roll. I got my good friend Big Money Robin the Heezy taking it easy in the chat. What's up? Thanks for stopping by for this quick little chill live editing stream and what have yous. So, here we go. Okay, we're gonna start some music. I'm listening on my other device. Make sure everything sounds good. I don't hear it. Okay. Oh, why? Okay. All right. Mr. Punk Rock and the Heezy and Tina is here. Hi, Mama Bear. Tina Mama Bear, thank you for stopping by. She says, hi, Mike. And we also got, uh, we got, Rob says, welcome to my N-word punk rock. That's right, y'all. Welcome, Tina. And shout out to Triple OG N-word TTR. Fist fist. All right, folks. Well, thanks for stopping by. So, I figured, you know what? I'm going to be editing anyways, so I could turn these into actual editing live streams so that I can work while at the same time and still be able to stream. So, I'm going to get started on working on what I'm working on. So, in a way, this will be a way for you guys to get a sneak peek at things I'm working on, but without revealing what the actual thing that the final result is going to be. So I made a list of all the video and image editing projects that I could do that won't give anything away, while also doubling as a sort of tutorial, behind the scenes peek, and that sort of thing. And, combining it all into one. You know what I'm saying? Why not? Why not? Yeah. All right. So, let's see here. Trying to figure this out. Oh, duh. Okay. All right. So, I do all of my editing and main editing, as you could see, obviously, on Vegas Pro 23.0, in conjunction with GIMP Photo Editor, which is a free photo editing software similar to Photoshop. It's pretty much the free version of Photoshop. So I'll be like kind of cycling back and forth between doing my GIMP photo editing and my video editing. All right, so I'm going to start with, I need to open a file and get it started. And it's also a learning experience because when I did this for Flight of the Navigator, I got a copyright of video image copyright, which copyrights are fine, but this one limited or it's blocked in some countries worldwide. So some of you might not even be able to see it on the channel. So now I got to figure out a way around that, which I think I have a solution for that, but you know, we shall see as we go along. Alright, so I'm just opening up my files, and we're dropping in the fugitive. So, you know, like with most programs, it's a drag and drop. You know, I'm working in Windows 11, just click on your file and drag it over and drop it right down and onto the timeline, just like that. And there it is. And with the preview window, you can adjust you can go over here with your mouse, and you can shrink that, expand this to see all the video files that you have, you know, whatever, or from previous whatever, or you can get rid of that, and then you can do the same over here where you can see the other volume master controls and all that good stuff. Okay, so this isn't it's going to be a tutorial on how to do anything specifically. It's just going to be edit as I go and just explaining everything that I'm doing. So hopefully other, you know, people that are new to Vegas or new to editing in general will maybe pick up a few tips here and there, and that sort of thing as we, you know, get this going. All right. Rob says, a real creator putting effort in. Oh man, you have no idea. Behind the magic tutorial. That's right, Mr. Rock. And shout out to GIMP. Oh, are you a GIMP user too? Isn't GIMP the shiznit? Rob said, was really hoping Lancer could spam it everywhere, but he's busy with his Bliak girlfriend. Oh, that's okay. And Rob says, oh, you use it too! And Affinity. Alright. And Carl the Fan! Woo! This is awesome. Sorry I'm late, but I was drinking beers and watching baseball. No, thanks for stopping by. I wasn't expecting this many people. This is rockin' and awesome. Okay. Alright, so you can, you know, obviously you can move the timeline by taking your mouse and clicking on it, holding down the right mouse button and dragging back and forth. And I'm gonna need to add additional layers. So what you do, you go in with your mouse and go over into this area, and no, this is, yeah, right click, and then you can choose to duplicate track or insert an additional video track and whatever. So I need to insert a video track so I could put in a watermark to hopefully circumvent this being picked up for copyright for just showing the visuals. So we need to find something that we can use for that. So excuse me for a second while I pull that up. Should be okay. Yeah, there we go. All right. So this is obviously going to be in my top layer, and let's see what we got going on. Hey Bukaki, I'll be switching over to Linux soon, and we'll use GIMP and DaVinci Resolve. I'll be switching over. Alright, got the King Cobra. Cool. Someone doesn't like discipline. Who'd that be? K Denive is good too? Okay. Carl says, do I get RSO tablets for fishing in New North Carolina? I don't know. Just fish while stoned on 1,000 milligrams? I'm not sure. Take 3 and live stream it like vlogs. Did Carl. Alright. I was going to take all 10. Last time I did that, I had a great time. Hell yeah. Alright. I'm switching over to CNC with my mother. Alright. Okay, so I don't need this to be that big. but it's a PNG file, so it has transparency. So I want to shrink that. So to shrink or zoom in, you just go over here to this little box next to effects and click on it, and it'll open up a window that I don't think is going to show up on screen for you because I have it on just the boy. So I'll just do this quickly, but you'll see the change happening on the screen. All right. And this button up here lowers and increases the opacity. So we want it just enough to where we can kind of see what we're doing and then not, but basically just to create a temporary watermark. And then down here, you could zoom in and zoom out of the timeline. Plus sign obviously makes it bigger, and then the minus sign shrinks the timeline, but then I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain, but then, you know, things go by, you know, you'll miss a lot of frames. So when you isolate a particular part you want to edit and then isolate it, then you just zoom all the way back in, you know, with that button. Now again, still images are fine, so I'm not worried about that. Because when I was doing the Flight of the Navigator, I was playing back the clips that I just edited, not realizing I let it play for too long, and that's what caught the AI detectors and all that stuff. Alright. Rob asks, are you and Zach going to make dumpster dive vlogs in the future? We'll see what happens. I can't wait to see what's out there. CNC Bukaki says, CNC Mother Machinist is a great career path. Alright. Got the King Cobra says, will you be creating a 5% opacity BBW hidden Mickey in the credits? Man, that is a heck of an idea. 5% opacity Chadwick home movies are over everything. Okay. Alright. And of course, down here is the audio track. And one of the first things I always do in almost all my projects is I like to normalize and amplify the sound, because sometimes it could be too low or whatever. So again, click on anywhere with the mouse on the audio track and right click and down to normalize, or where is it? Properties, I'm sorry, yeah. So yeah, right click, properties, select that, and then a tab will open that says loop, invert, normalize. So I check the normalize box with a gain of 4.1 decibels, and then I hit OK, and then you'll see the audio track kind of increase in volume. Time to get a BS email job, Carl. Lucky Muse. Carl says, I legit do not give a crap about the next 2 days at work. And Got the King Cobra says, I just found a diazepam on the bedside table. Things are looking tasty. All right. And Carl took Monday off. Oh, yeah. And work the rest of the week, chat. Yeah. All right. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, so basically I'm going to be isolating some audio clips from Dr. Richard Kimball and Deputy Gerard for one of my favorite all-time movies, of course, The Fugitive. Oh yeah. So here we go. So you can drag from either side of the timeline. See how that thing pops up like that? Hold down the mouse. Click and hold down the left mouse button and then use your other finger to drag over to quickly get to whatever clips you need and that sort of thing. So Gothic says Monday is stat holiday for me as well as Friday. Cool. Oh, and then up here in this corner, you can select for the video preview to be viewed as draft, so draft auto, full, half, or quarter, or preview, which is a little bit better, and then good, and then best. The only thing is it kind of slows things down and it might get a bit laggy, so draft at 100% or draft at full. Normally there isn't any issues if you want to just hit play. You know, I think you get the idea. So again, I'm just winging it here. Every day is a holiday if you have RV dreams. Ain't that the truth? And Carl says I'm working with the smallest dudes in the company. Heck yeah. Tomorrow. I'm showing up hungover and tuned out. Oh yeah. I think there's music here. We're looking for clips that doesn't have music because I need just the voices.
Hello, Dr. Kim.
All right, looks like we got a spot. I thought I remember hearing music here.
Really beautiful tonight.
Oh, all right.
I think that's a great idea.
Sure.
For you guys to try that project.
Okay. All right, you guys, knock it off. There's nothing to see here, and you come with me.
Excuse me. Thank you. I was just down to my last joke.
All right, cool. Carl says, it's a breath of fresh air to watch someone edit and show us how it's done. Yaga shows up how to make the jams, and Mike show us movie magic. Yeah, I appreciate that. It's just another way I figured out that I could do more live streams, you know, doing something that I'm doing anyways, stream or not, and now that I know how to share the screen, might as well share it with the fans, you know what I mean? As well as just chill, talk about whatever you want. You could ask me whatever you want. You know, it's just an impromptu, unplanned, whatever. Rob says, I'm glad there's some high-effort content creators left. I don't know about all that, but, you know, we're working on it. Alright, hope the music in the background isn't too loud against my voice. I'll double-check that. Alright. Too bad, I don't think. That's what streaming's about, just chilling out and enjoying it. Bruv. Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna isolate this clip. We'll say... And of course, this little slider here you could drag, you know, with your mouse, the way you drag anything in Windows 11. And to skim over the footage, you can put it anywhere you want, and there's the play, pause, and stop button down here.
Have you been getting any threats at work, co-workers?
Carl says, your music is relaxing. Mike, is this Jeremy Soule? He made the Guild War soundtrack. It's tops. No, it's a YouTube channel that broadcasts this type of music 24/7. It's called The Echoing Veil. So that's what I've been playing in the background of most of my streams, and will continue to, you know, for some time now. Alright. And what a great scene, and what a brilliant actor to Harrison Ford, of course. Alright, he doesn't talk in the court scene at all. Alright, so pretty much... Alright, down to there. Alright, so if you want to cut a clip, you just put it where you want to cut it, and then you hit S on your keyboard and watch. S for split, and it splits it. So now you can, you know, move or do whatever you need to do with that isolated clip. So now I can normalize this audio track even more by once again clicking, right-clicking on it, properties, normalize, and then there's a recalculate button that will recalculate the normalization, so it'll bring it up to 9.9 once again, and then we just need it in mono, so once again we could hit the right button and then go down to channels, and I'm trying to look at, it's so confusing with the Streamlabs software because I have window capture, but it's only capturing just the window that you're seeing, but there's so many other windows within this window. But I don't know. If I did an actual like screen recording type tutorial, obviously you would see more of this, and nothing would be necessarily hidden, if that makes sense. Okay, so shout out to the fans, for reals though. Shia Kano, Mike, goddamn thangs. Alright. Carl says, I'm gonna check it out. This sounds like a soundtrack to completing quests in a massively multiplayer online game. Yeah, or for completing quests such as these editing quests. Carl says, do I go see Bill Strings? I don't know. Rob says, NGL, it does sound like GW. Carl says, this makes me want to go hang out in pre-searing, Rob. Alright. Alright, so yeah, so forgive me for things that I'm doing and opening additional windows that you can't see. So, yeah. So there'll be things that you're not... You know what I'm trying to say. Alright. So we can take the channels and just do left only, or you could do right only. You'll see the audio track change, because that's in the window. Or you can do combine both left and right channels, or whatever. Okay, so here we go. So again, we're just isolating audio here, so I just need to hear this to make sure I'm getting just the clips that I need. We can zoom in, see how it zooms
Really
in.
beautiful tonight.
All right, there we go.
Really beautiful tonight.
All right. Dodging the Great Firewall.
Really beautiful tonight.
Thanks, honey. I know you hate these things, but God, I love looking at you when it does.
I just feel I look like a waiter or something. Hello?
Dr. Kimball?
Yes, it is.
Sorry to bother you, sir, but Dr. Stevens just went into emergency OR and asked if you could give him a hand.
Rob says, great stream so far. Really? Well, the other thing is, I tried doing these before I knew about Streamlabs and OBS, where I thought I could edit while doing a live stream, but it was just me on camera and a lot of dead air. I figure at least with this way, at least you have something to look at on the screen and you could see what I'm doing instead of me just describing what I'm doing with just my face on camera, if that makes sense. So, trying to roll with the punches, you know what I mean? Even though we have the annoying watermark. But actually, you know what? We only really need that, like, if I'm gonna be like replaying back what I'm just edited, just to, to kind of proof watch.
Something. Hello? Something.
Okay.
Hello?
Dr. Kimball? Dr. Kimball?
Yes, it is.
Sorry.
All right.
Yes, it is.
Sorry to bother you, sir, but Dr. Stevens just went into emergency OR and asked if you could give him a hand on this one.
But all this, work, which again, it's fun, but tedious, but worth it, but all for, let's say, like a 5-second clip, but that had hours of work put behind it. And you'll see what I'm talking about as I finish all of these, and you'll see them, pop up in the live streams and in vlogs and in things like that. But yeah.
Yes, it is. All right, call him back and tell him I'll be right there.
Thank you, Doctor.
Yep. Thank you.
Yep.
Good night. Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
Thank you. Good night.
I'll wait up for you.
Just talking.
All right, guys, talk to me. What do we got here? Hey, Richard, thanks for coming. 58-year-old guy, just...
Come on, where the heck? There. No, too much noise. And again, every once in a while, not that often, but I could spend hours and hours on working on a particular something, and then it turns out to be not necessarily waste of time, but you know, it might take me several hours to find out that, oh, I guess I couldn't make that work the way I thought I could, so I have to bail on it, or I have to figure another alternative, or maybe come back to it later. So it is frustrating to waste all that time just to find out
Anything unusual going on as far as
didn't come out the way I thought it was, or. But that's for any editor
phone calls, people
or
hanging up,
creator.
maybe people coming to the door, tradespeople?
Nothing I know of.
Actually, all right. So this is from the car. So we're gonna make sure before I render that out and check it, make sure it's all good to go. But again, you could see how it stretches or compresses the timeline when you hit the plus or the minus sign with the mouse. Zoom out, zoom in. Pretty basic stuff. All right.
Really beautiful tonight. I just feel I look.
More. Maybe. Oh, and you could do fade ins and fade outs by dragging the mouse on either the video or the audio by going to the corner, and then you'll see all right, see how it looks like a half a pie or half of a whatever. So you click on and drag over, and then that's your fade in or fade out. And then depending on how far, obviously, or how short, will determine how short or long your fade in is. So we just need to add a bit of a fade in so it doesn't jump straight into the background noise. And even from there, oh, But then when you rejoin the clips, it'll take that effect off. So you got to be careful not to make them butt heads, so to speak. Okay.
I just feel I look like a waiter. I just feel I look like a.
That's why we check these things.
I feel I look like a waiter or something. Hello? Yes, it is.
Oh, did I hear a noise?
Something. Hello?
Yep.
Yes. Something.
Back this up just a little bit. Yep. And you could visually see, like on the timeline, like for example, I wanted to get rid of that click, the sound of him hitting the phone button, listen, and then watch as this you'll see it when it crosses over that event, or see that how there's a little spike in the timeline, that bit of a valley there.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Yeah, so that's the click of the button.
Hello?
So you can see sometimes where you want to cut or shorten edit on, let's say, the audio. So I just need to go right past where it does that. So because I could see, now it's gone. So
Hello?
obviously, and then drag that back over, drag everything back over, just like that. Zoom out. Okay, one more piece, and try again. All right.
I just feel I look like a waiter or something. Hello? Yes, it.
A bit more. Adjust, adjust, adjust. Okay.
I just feel I look like a waiter or something. Hello? Yes, it is. All right, call him back and tell him I'll be right there. Thank you. Good night.
All right, so that's good. And basically rendering this out as an audio clip. So whenever you want to render just a particular section, you go over here, hold down the right mouse clicker, and then you could drag and create this, I don't know what it's called, right up to whatever, and double click on it and see how it isolates it. So I'm rendering exactly from the beginning of that clip to the end of that clip. So again, more windows are going to pop up that I'm sure you won't be able to see. So I'm going over into the top and click on File, and then down to Render, where a window will pop up and you can choose the video if you want to do video or audio. I click on audio, and I like to use MP3, and then I pick the highest quality VBR stereo audio. So we're going to call this, and then you can rename the file whatever you want, obviously, to Kimball Car, and hit render, just like that, and it'll render it out. All right, and that's done. And now it should be on my desktop. Just double check. Yep, there it is. All right. Now you could also delete clips off of your timeline. So let's say, okay, I want to get rid of that one. Just click on it on either the audio track or the video track. They're connected, so it doesn't matter. And then left click, scroll down or up to delete, and it'll just automatically delete it. You can also separate audio tracks from the video track by clicking on the top, then clicking on the bottom and hit the letter U on your keyboard, and it'll ungroup it, and now you can separate one from the other. So if you need just audio from something or just video, and then you could delete one or keep the other, or vice versa. So again, we can delete that if we want, and we can delete that if we want. And I don't need, okay, since I already rendered the audio clip out on those, I could delete the rest of these, although not totally necessary, but it's just my OCD, because I like to be able to, once I'm done with whatever, take my my full video file and re-drag it back over to the very beginning. If that makes sense. I don't know, but yeah, so. And then, of course, if I want to match this to this, I could go up here, line that up, hit the S button once again to split it, and then take that and delete that. Um, okay, so the next one is the interrogation. Um, so, what a great scene, with a lot of it actually improvised by Harrison Ford in this scene, as in he didn't know exactly what questions that they were going to be asking him, and of course he reacted accordingly to the way someone would react when they start to get the hint or the idea, like, wait a minute, are you trying to say I'm the one that killed my wife? So yeah, okay.
I thought I knew him.
No, Doc, on his fight with this guy with the one arm, did it happen upstairs or downstairs?
Upstairs.
And he had, which was his right or left arm? He had that little gimmick on it.
Right arm.
Was it one of those with the hooks or?
No, he...
Sometimes these get annoying, and I wind up accidentally clicking the loop region, and I have to drag it out of the way. Just a little bit of pain sometimes.
The hooks or?
No, he had a cosmetic hand. The security system in your house, that's a pretty good system you got there. Anyone have the coding? Anyone besides you and your wife?
Our maid knows what the code is and has a key to the house. Our maid knows what the code is and has a key to the house.
Those scratches on your neck, Doc, did the one-armed guy do that?
Helen scratched me when I was trying to move her.
Was that before or after you had the fight with the one-armed guy?
Okay. All right. Hope everybody's hanging in over there. What's going on? I need to do something. I don't know. Where is it? Where's what I'm looking for? Here. We will. Where is it? All right, folks. Oh, all right. Excuse me for a second while we go on a mandated bathroom break. So enjoy the tunes of the Echoing Vale, and we'll be right back after these quick messages. Ben Girl Kate, thanks for stopping by. Yes, it is very scenic. Alright, so let's get back to it, folks. That's right. That is right. Okay. Where is it? There we go. Okie dokie. Carl says, Mike rules. Oh, thank you. I hope to one day grow up to be like you, Carl. I like your style. Here we go. Okay.
I know. Helen scratched me when I was trying to move her.
Was that before or after you had the fight?
Walter! Hello, my friend. Thank you for stopping by. Ain't this a surprise? Thanks for the 3 likes, folks. Oh, we got 9 people watching. You guys rule. No, I don't know what WHTA means. What has the... I don't know. Drink beer? Oh. Hey, Pixel. Nice. Yeah, I use Vegas too. Alright. Hollywood Toys baller status. We be trying.
I told you.
I told you.
You own a gun, Doc?
Nope. Huh? What?
Do you own a gun?
No.
Yes, we have a gun in the house.
Oh, but he has a gun.
Yes, we have a gun in the house.
Is it registered your name?
Yes.
Where do you usually keep that gun?
It's
The one that you own.
It's in Helen's table. Bedside table.
You keep a large amount of jewelry in the house?
Hello.
Get back inside the room, fellas. There we go. Hollywood Toys with Magic Mike, where you live the movies. Thank you. Yeah, I like that.
Helen comes from a wealthy family.
Is that so?
Helen comes from a wealthy.
All right.
Comes from a wealthy family. Yes.
So what's your point? So don't forget to subscribe to my friend The Incredible Impression, where you will be able to see me, the star of the show, tonight at 7:30. Be there or be square. Fangirl says, I liked the stream. I liked up the stream, y'all. Nice! Thank you so much, my friend. I love it.
Is she insured?
Carl says, where? Where what?
Is she insured?
Yes.
Is she insured?
Yeah. Carl says, are you the star? Always. Punk Rock says, can you please give a shout out to my homie, Tony Karitsis? What's up out there? Tony Karitzis, how you doing today? Shouting you out on this marvelous day here on Hollywood Toys, the only place where you can live the movies. With me as your host, the wonderful Magic Mike. Carl says, no, what stream and where at are you the star at? Again, I missed it. Any and all streams that I am on. Right here on Hollywood Toys, as well as The Incredible Impression. Rob says big shout outs. And Punk Rock says, thanks, Mike. You're welcome, my friend.
Yes, she is.
Yes, she is. Mr. Yakov! Woo! Yeah, that's right. Every single stream, y'all. But second behind Yakov. He's number one.
Yes, she is.
Who's the beneficiary?
Hi.
I am.
The sole beneficiary?
That's all.
Financially, you're not going to be hurting after this, then, are you?
No, you dookie head, I'm not. You wanna bug off?
Financially,
or
you're not
what?
going to be hurting after this, then, are you? I mean, she was worth quite a bit of money.
Are you suggesting that I killed my wife? You saying
Oh,
that I
heck
crushed
no.
her skull and that I...
Mr. Petrovich says, why, thank you for the kind words, Mike. Well, it's true. You are the light of the community, the healer, the bringer of peace. Carl says, are you going on Zach panel, Yak? I hope so.
Are you suggesting that I killed my wife? You saying that I crushed...
Aw, shucks, I'm just a short Canadian making music and yapping. But the best damn Canadian that I know, and I'm still feeling the high from when you did the Angry Video Game Nerd song. That was just like one of the best nights of my life, and I'm just tickled pink that you did that for me. Yak says, I may, Carl, if Zach will have me. Of course, they don't have you. What are you talking? What are you Come
You
on
saying
now.
that I crushed... You saying that I crushed her skull and that...
Yeah, you meanies. What are you trying to say?
I crushed her skull and that I shot her?
How dare you?
Her? How dare you?
No,
When I came...
Rob says, I'll see if the work is free for more treasures. Oh, yeah. Carl asks, did you hear about my rare bourbon acquisition, Yak? Um,
no,
When I came home, there was a... When I came home, there was a man in my house. I came home, there was a man in my house. I came home, there was a man in my house. I fought with this man.
Stop hitting the desk, Kemble. You're messing me up.
One arm.
He had a mechanical arm.
plastic.
You arm.
Plastic.
You find this man. Arm.
Plastic.
You find this man.
Plastic.
You find this man. You find this. You find this man.
How tall is
He
he?
took
How tall is
everything
he?
from me.
Man, I can only imagine anyone going through the real pain of losing a loved one or a wife in the same circumstance.
You find this.
Carl says, "Yo, real talk. Mike rules because he can actually read and read chat proficiently enough that we can use real words." I'm trying.
How tall was
Everything
he?
from me. Oh, Jesus.
What do you weigh?
God!
What color was his hair? What color were his eyes? We can't help.
All right, so that does it for that, and we'll give it a quick listen back, make sure it's all clear. Zoom in a little bit, just like that. Checking the. All right, okay. So,
I know. Helen scratched me when I was trying to move her. I told you. Helen comes from a wealthy family. Yes. Yes, she is. Are you suggesting that I killed my wife? Are you saying that I crushed her skull and that I shot her? How dare you? Arm. You find this man.
all right. Good to render. Drag our loop region right up to there. And render another MP3, folks. Go up to, okay, file, render, and this one is going to be Kimball interrogation. Render. That was easy enough. All right. Once again, get rid of this crap that we don't need no more, which can be a bit tedious, being that. Dun, dun. Oh, Yak says he's going to have a turkey sandwich and Greek salad for dinner tonight. Sounds tasty. And extra feta. I had me a chicken sandwich, some cashews, and Ruffles, potato chips, and ranch dip for dinner. So true, bro. Or boo. Yep. Okay. There's the rest of it. Alright, so we can hit our music again. There we go. Come, relax with me. Live the movies with me. Here on Hollywood Toys. That's right. Carrie! Hello! Are you feeling any better today? Hi, Magic Hot Mike. Well, hey, super hot Carrie.
Honey, I'm home. Who won the game?
Not really, I'm more tired than yesterday. Oh, I'm sorry. Ooh la la, Carrie. Yeah. Tina! I have not cooked dinner yet. And Carrie says I just took extra medicine. Alright, folks. I'm almost at 250 subscribers. Just a few more. Oh, and thank you for the 7 likes, and for the 7 people watching, I love you all. Thank you. Carrie said all I had was some cereal and a handful of peanut butter M&Ms. Ooh. Rob says maybe Dr. Pepper would help, Carrie. Carrie says I'll have a turkey and cheddar sandwich later tonight for dinner. Oh man, y'all be making me hungry again. Okay. So the other advantage to zooming in and wanting to get to an area faster, when you zoom out, it makes this faster. Alright, so we have the infamous bus crash, and then the train. And that was a real train wreck that they did using a real train crash for the movie. And those crashed train cars are still there to this day. So that's definitely on my bucket list of places to go to do a movie location video for The Fugitive. So look forward to that soon in the future. Carrie says probably would help. I'm so tired. Mama Bear says I'm tired out from the day. I walked to Walmart and back home. And what do we have here? Carrie says, thanks for the support, everyone. Hope I feel better soon. We have none other than the legendary Daniel Roebuck, who I met last year in December when I went to meet Crispin Glover in the Meeting Crispin Glover vlog. And that was a surprise bonus, as I didn't know that he worked with Crispin in some movie, or a movie. So yeah. So it was cool to be able to have 2 cool celebrities to meet. And Joe Pantalone, or however you pronounce his name, that also does cons and has been to a couple here in Florida that I missed. So I hope he'll come back so I could meet him as well sometime. And I think that guy that plays the guard, he's in a lot of movies. Tina says, Carrie, you need chicken noodle soup. And what do y'all say to a Men in Black 4, or not 4, but 5? Let's bring back Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones for another Men in Black. I did not like the 4th one that didn't have either of them in it. I gave it a chance, I watched it, thinking I might like it, but I more dislike it than like it. I watched it once, and I don't feel the need or want to watch that movie again. Carl says Tommy Lee is a mummy. Yeah, probably. like how this movie is just non-stop action, not a boring moment for a second. I like these chase type movies. The scenery's always changing, the plot just gets hotter as it goes along, and more exciting. Ambulance chase, all that good stuff. Alright, I'm gonna do this one. Carrie says, Dr. Pepper time. Hopefully it will pep me up. That's right, Carrie. Alright. Let's see if we can normalize this anymore. I doubt it, because it's already kind of... Oh! We were able to increase it a little bit more. And then bring it down to left only. Okie dokie. We're going to be doing Gerard and Dr. Kimball. Carrie says, how's my day going, Mike? It is going great. Any day is great where I have actual free time to work on my project so I could catch up and everything like that, you know, versus doing orders, which is also good because I need the money, but at the same time I want to, you know, I just want to finish my YouTube videos and projects and what have yous. And glad to see that you were live. And I'm glad to see you here and hopefully starting to feel better. All right. Put that gun down. Oh crap! I forgot. Okay. Put that gun down. Put that gun down. Put that gun down! Now! Hands up! Over the head! Now! Hands up! Over the head! Turn around! My dog Adam just came to check on me. He's a sweet boy. Aw, isn't that special? Hands up! Over the head! Over the head! Turn around! Over the head! Turn around! Richard, do you want to get shot? Turn around! Richard, do you want to get shot? Gary says, I think he was checking in if I had food, but still sweet. Oh, Richard, do you want to get shot? Pay attention! Get out on your knees! Right now!
attention! Get out on your knees! Right now! Get out on your knees! Right now!
I missed one. Oops. Okay. That's well. Oh, still back further. Okay.
I didn't kill my wife! I don't care!
Vic, he says, is nobody gonna watch the rocket take off? That's right. That's supposed to be happening. But at what time? Carrie says, so this is you editing? Yep, I'm editing. Working on The Fugitive right now. $6.24.
I didn't kill my wife! I don't care!
Like soon. Alright.
I didn't kill my wife! I don't care! I didn't.
I swear it'll all make sense when you see the finished product. Then you'll be like, oh, so that's what he was doing. Okay. Carrie says, this is cool. I'm watching the movie while you edit it. Nice. Yes. We're editing while living the movies.
I didn't kill my wife!
Render that. Render, render, render. Kimball. I didn't do it. Alright. Render. Take a couple seconds. Carrie says he didn't kill his wife, y'all. That's right. It may or may not have been the one-armed man. Alright, so we can render that as well as render this. Can you all face? Oops. Okay. Okay, this one's gonna be Kimball Waterfall. Right. Okay. Get rid of all this that we don't need. Okay. Oh, right. Okay. All right. Next. Probably too much office noise.
All right, have somebody sit on the car, tell the police that nobody moves till we get there. We'll go first thing in the morning. Your cousin still got his truck. Mm-hmm. Call him, tell him we need him.
Maybe not. Let's see. Just gonna do our headphones.
No, we need all the
Yes!
vitals.
All right, Sammy, we got it.
Right there. Normalize. Properties. Normalize. Recalculate. 12.9. Okay.
No, we need all the
Yes!
vitals.
All right, Sammy, we got it. Shacked up with some babe over in Whiting.
She left work tonight and took him home.
2 hours ago, her boss.
I owe you. All right.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Crazy. Okay. Yeah, it's something, folks. It's all good. And right off the top of my head, there's at least 3 movie locations, all in Chicago. Adventures of Babysitting, this movie, and Child's Play. So can't wait to make a Chicago trip so I can do all those. Oh, and Transformers.
Could have killed me.
Yeah.
Alright, this one seems like it'll be good. Here we go. The name of this movie, it is The Fugitive, starring Harrison Ford and Tommy Lee Jones. One of the greatest movies ever. I think I've seen it before. You should see it again. It's one of the best ever. I first saw this movie in high school. And when I say high school, I mean I saw it in a classroom at high school. I'll never forget it.
I can't hear anything. My ear is, Can't believe you did that.
You think I should have bargained with that guy?
Yeah. I do.
Yeah. How bad's that ear?
That's it for that one. Double check.
You think I should have bargained with that guy? How bad's that ear?
Alright. It may or may not work, but better to have it than not at all, so... Carrie says, oh, she just forgot the name of it. Cool. Punk Rock says, hi, Carrie. Gerard... I don't party. Shit. Next. Thanks for everybody stopping by, showing their support, and for the likes and for the subs. For anyone new here, this is just the beginning. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on all the fun, all the positivity, all the living of the movies that you can stand. If you like movies, theme parks, action figures, video games, comic conventions, this is the place to be. Let's see, might have some here.
Boys and girls, don't ever argue with the big dog. Big dog is always right.
Yeah, you've been right before.
All right. Walter, this is Richard.
Richard, Jesus. Why did you run? Running only makes you look guilty.
I wasn't worried about appearances, Walter.
Gary says I'm coughing less, but I'm more tired today than yesterday. That's good.
I might be crazy, but that train sounds like an L.
St. Louis doesn't have an elevated train.
How do you know it's an elevated train?
You know, I think he's right. I lived under an L for 20 years.
No, well, then you can explain the difference in the sound of an elevated train.
Let's see here. Come on. Get it. Yesterday was a better day. Oh. Punk Rock says, I miss your streams, Carrie. You and me both, my friend. Okay. Oh. Harry says, I'll hopefully be able to stream soon. I miss NASCAR. It's a good game. Heck yeah.
Boys and girls, don't ever argue with the big dog. Big dog is always right.
Yeah, you've been right before.
All right. Walter, this is Richard.
Richard, Jesus. Why did you run? Running only makes you look guilty.
I wasn't worried about appearances, Walter.
Oh. More channels left only. Okay.
Boys and girls, don't ever argue with the big dog. Big dog is always right.
Yeah, you've been right before.
All right. Walter, this is Richard.
Richard, Jesus.
All right. Walter, this is Richard.
Richard, Jesus. Why did you run? Running only makes you look guilty.
I wasn't worried about appearances, Walter.
Tell me where you are so I can come meet you and you can turn yourself in.
I'm not gonna turn myself in. I need help. I need money.
I might be crazy, but that train sounds like an L.
St. Louis doesn't have an elevated train.
How do you know it's an elevated train?
You know, I think he's right. I lived under an
He says, I plan on doing a birthday stream on Saturday night when I get back home from dinner, and possibly one tomorrow from up to it. All right.
How do you know it's an elevated? How do you know it's an elevated train? All right. How do you know it's an elevated train?
You know, I think he's right. I lived under an L for 20 years.
No, well, then you can explain the difference in the sound of an elevated train as opposed to a train that's running along.
He says, I won't be up to singing. My voice is still hoarse. Oh.
No, well, then you can explain the difference in the sound of an elevated train as opposed to a train that's running along the ground. You must have ears like an eagle. Play that back. I want to hear the sound of an elevated train.
All right, wait a minute. Now,
I want to hear the sound of an elevated train.
all right, wait a minute. Now, what cities have L's? New York's got an L.
Chili.
We do.
We got an L. Milwaukee's got an L.
Hold it right there where the lawyer says that he...
Chili.
We do.
We got an L. Milwaukee's got an L.
Hold it right there where the lawyer says that he sounds guilty. There's bells in the background. There's a guy on a PA. I want to drop everything but the guy on the PA. Can you do that?
Yeah, I'll try it. Hold on.
He's got an
Hold
L.
it right there where the lawyer says that he... Right there where the lawyer says that he sounds guilty. There's bells in the background. There's a guy on a PA. I want to drop everything but the guy on the PA. Can you do that?
Yeah, I'll try it. Hold on, Sam.
Okay.
Walter, this is Richard.
Richard.
Yeah, right there.
Why did you run? Running only makes
What's he
you look
saying?
guilty.
Sound like next
I wasn't worried about
stop.
appearances.
Sound like next stop. Do that again.
Why did you run? Running only makes you look guilty.
Next stop.
Merchandise mart.
Son of a bitch, our boy came home.
That bell is the bell on the Wells Street Bridge. It's 6 blocks away.
I knew that was an elevated train.
Oh, yeah, big dog, you're never wrong.
Okay.
I'm gonna call the CPD.
This is his Chicago file.
Andiamo, bambini.
Sammy,
Yeah.
when I die, I want to come back just like you.
No, you mean happy and handsome?
I'll notify the press.
No press.
Right, no press.
Here he says, I'm watching the rocket. It's taking off in less than 10 minutes. My mom left for church, and Adam just came to bed with me. So cute and sweet dog. All right. Looks like we got another render coming. L train. Gary says, I think the Dr. Pepper is helping with my tiredness. Oh, that's good. All right. Off to a good start. Maybe after 3, I'll be pepper up. Oh, yeah. Punk Rock says, it's the best Dr. Carey. All right, folks, time for another quick bathroom break. I'll be right back after these non-messages. Stay tuned. Yes, best Dr. Pepper, I know. And another one. Come on, there we go. Vic says, 3 Dr. Peppers, you'll be jumping up and down. And Carrie says, well, I drink 0 sugar one, but I like regular soda once in a while. Please recalculated. And channels. There we go. Also, in the Hollywood toy store, I have the replica of the janitor ID, fake ID, that he uses in the movie. Carrie says, anyone else watching the countdown? Well, let's see. Let me open up another window and check it out. A historic moment in time and in history.
Honor any holes that could come from the ground. Now, shortly after liftoff, Houston.
1 minute left. And what a coincidence that this historic moment would happen during a Hollywood Toys live stream. Oh yeah. Let's see. Where? Oh, down here. Oh, come on. Seriously? Can't find it. Why is it showing an old window? Lift off. Hey, Cave Squeaker. This is Vegas Pro 23.0. Didn't think that would work. Yeah. I wonder if Gary Sinise was there. So what's wrong with it? Oh boy. Oops. That's not. Alright. Hey Liz! Howdy Mike, I'm still at work. Just wanted to say hi and tell you to check your server. D-Man made a cute video. Alright. Carrie says, clean liftoff so far. Cave Squeaker says, very cool. And the Carrie show says, hi Liz, how's it going? Vic Rules says, I wonder if Gary Sinise was there. Hey Carrie, D-Man's video has you in it too. Hey D-Man, I apologize if I don't respond to anyone. I'm not see all comments for some reason. I heard it wasn't a rocket. It was Zach pooping out all the creamy Caesar dressing. It's squirrels! Hey Joey, did Zach die? He might have partially died. D-Man says, hi Liz, and Vic says, they better find the German moon base and aliens. Alright. What a historic moment, going back to the moon. Who knew? I tried to pull it up, but I wasn't able to. I know. Yeah, okay, so. Over this.
You guys went to medical school together.
Yes, we did.
The class of 73. You guys went to medical school together.
Yes, we did.
The class of 73. You know Morton Feinberg? The class of 73. You know Morton Feinberg?
Gary says, I missed a few comments too. I went out and back, and now I see everything. Cave Squeaker says, the watermark seems kind of large. Yeah, this isn't for what I'm editing. This is just for the live stream, because when I was doing this with Flight of the Navigator, I got a copyright for the visuals of it. So I figured I would just create a temporary watermark to make sure that doesn't happen again. So what I'm rendering, this watermark is not going to be a part of it. That's just for the live stream. Yeah. Vic says it wasn't me, it was the one-armed man. Oops. Oh. Okay.
The class of 73. You know Morton Feinberg?
I do.
He's a real nice guy. When'd you see him last?
Oh, Richard.
Yeah. You know Morton Feinberg?
I do.
He's a real nice guy. When'd you see him last?
Dave Squeaker says, oh, I see, that's smart. Carrie says, D-Man, I'll check it out later after Mike is done. Carrie says, thanks for making me into a squirrel.
He's a real nice guy. When'd you see him last?
Oh, Richard.
Yeah. Nice guy. When'd you see him last?
Oh, Richard.
Yeah.
Oh, Richard.
Yeah.
Rocket is on space now. I hope so.
Yeah.
Okay, I saw Richard this morning.
What? You saw him this morning?
He stopped me in my car. I gave him some money.
Where was this?
Outside my tennis club.
Did he ask you for help?
I volunteered. He wouldn't accept that.
How much money did you give him this morning?
All right.
Did he ask you for help?
Making progress.
I volunteered. He wouldn't accept that.
How much money did you give him this morning?
A couple of bucks, just what I had on me.
Well, you'll get far in that.
Why do you think he came back to Chicago?
He didn't tell me that, sir.
No, that's not what I meant.
All right.
Why do you think he came back to Chicago? No, that's not what I meant. Not what I meant. I'm sure he's trying to protect you from having to lie for him, of course, but... Dr. Nichols.
Dr. Nichols.
Of course, but... Dr. Nichols. You really want to help him. You really want to be his...
Yo, Strong Bear 19. Haven't seen you in forever. I guess you're alive after all. We need some more of those strong bear lives. And Tina lives.
Dr. Nichols, you really want to help him. You really want to be his friend. You're going to help us bring him in.
Hibernating. Oh, duh, he's a bear. Yeah. Should have known.
Dr. Nichols, you really want to help him. You really want to be his friend. You're going to help us bring him in unharmed.
Why?
What? So I could go, just go
So
back
you
to
go
prison?
back to prison?
All right, we're getting a lot of good stuff, folks. And I cannot wait for you to see it all come together. Or again, this could all be for nothing because what I want to use this for might not actually work. But as long as it's like for every 10 things and I get maybe one that doesn't work, I'll be happy that I have the 9 pieces that will work, which is better than nothing at all. So sometimes you have to lose in order to win.
To the wrong man. Richard is innocent. You'll never find him. He's too smart.
Where's the smart?
He's too smart.
We're 3 smart guys.
Yeah, I mean, what about us?
Last time I looked.
Yeah, we're smart. We are. I mean, how smart could he be, really?
No. Okay.
Yeah, we're smart. We are. I mean, how smart could he be? Unharmed. Yeah, we're smart. We are. I mean,
oh.
Unharmed. Yeah, we're smart. We are. Smart. We are. I mean, how smart could he? I mean, how smart could he be, really? Is he as smart as you are?
Smarter.
Gary says only 242,000 miles away from the moon. That's right, y'all. All right, so that does it for that, and we'll just do a quick playback, make sure it's everything I need. Zoom in with the plus sign, and away we go.
The class of 73. You know Morton Feinberg?
I heard clicking.
The class of 73. You know Morton?
I think I checked. Okay. How about from here?
You know Morton Feinberg? He's a real nice guy. When'd you see him last? Yeah. Did he ask you for help? Why do you think he came back to Chicago? No, that's not what I meant. I'm sure he's trying to protect you from having to lie for him, of course, but... Dr. Nichols, you really want to help him. You really want to be his friend. You're going to help us bring him in unharmed. Smart. We are. I mean, how smart could he be, really? Is he as smart as you are?
All right. Good enough. So we're just rendering out MP3s. So the next one, render. Come on. Okay, Gerard, doc interview. All right. And close and get rid of these clips now that we've got that done. And you know what I just realized, too, is along with the watermark, I just realized I could flip the image to even further guarantee I won't have any copyright issues later. So we do that by going into pan and crop, click on the image, flip horizontal, and there we go. All right. Duh. All right. Turn that music back on. Hope everyone's doing fantastic out there, and hope y'all are ready to. You'll be able to stand a little bit more of me later on at 7:30 on Zach's panel. I don't want to wear out my welcome. But thanks for the 8 likes and for the 8 people watching. You are living the movies with Magic Mike. That's right. And where's my co-host, Lantern? Where are you at? Okay, the big stupid parade, so we can zoom out of that. It's going to be a while before we possibly potentially get to the next possible clip, which is going to be maybe here, but there might be music in the background. I don't remember. We're about to find out. So for all the new people here, and for anyone that's tuning in, they didn't catch what I'm doing. I'm editing The Fugitive, and I'm isolating audio clips of Dr. Richard Kimball and Deputy Samuel Gerard for a future surprise project or projects that I'm working on. Hence the watermark, so that I don't get picked up for a copyright for audio, visual, whatever. Because that happened when I did Flight of the Navigator. So it's a learning process too. You learn as you go, and that's what it's all about. Oh.
I told you in the tunnel.
We ought to be sipping some whiskey.
Sam,
Yeah, I remember, well, it was noisy. I think.
Recalculate. Yep. There we go. Channels left only. All right.
Whiskey and enjoy the rest of
Yeah, this is Gerard.
Do you remember what I...
That's a good one. All right.
Do you remember what I told you in the tunnel?
We ought to be sipping some whiskey.
It's him, it's him.
Yeah.
Kimball Tunnel. Kimball. Come on, catch up already. Computer lagging again. Come on, there we go. Tunnel. And render. Render fender bender. Alright. Takes care of that. There we go.
Packet, pause right here.
Negatives in there?
Right there.
We have those things.
Camera boy's on his way.
We got you, Robert.
You had a break-in, Mr. Sykes. Calculator. Okie dokie. Check that. Yep. Still looking good there. Confirm. That's right. All right. And all right. Okay.
Well, who are you guys? Come on, what the hell's going on here?
You had a break-in, Mr. Sykes.
I sure hell hope you're a cop.
Now, I'm Samuel.
Oh, okay. Back to headphones for a minute. This thing going.
You had a break-in, Mr. Sykes.
I sure hell hope you're a cop.
Now, I'm Samuel Gerard, United States Marshal's Office. Now, I'm Samuel Gerard, United States Marshal's Office. This morning, a fugitive named Richard...
Okay, let's see here.
Marshal's Office. This morning, a fugitive named Richard Kimball made a telephone...
Walkie-talkie noise. Hey, Lark. What's up, Mike? How are you this evening? Doing great, making lots of progress, catching up on some editing. And I figured out how I could do that while live streaming at the same time and not be 100% boring and maybe only 80% boring. So working on The Fugitive. Oh, yeah. And then going to be going live with Zach at 7:30, where I'm the star of the show, as always.
Mr. Sykes. Now, I'm Samuel Gerard, United States Marshal's Office. This morning, A fugitive named Richard Kimball made a telephone call from this apartment.
Yells, yeah, brother man. Howdy, Carrie.
A fugitive named Richard Kimball made a telephone call from this apartment. Named Richard Kimball made a telephone call from this apartment. Named Richard Kimball made a telephone call from this apartment. Why would he do that?
Yep, still too much noise. Okay. Lark says Tommy Lee kind of sounds like Larry Tate. I don't think he sounds like him. He does have a distinct voice, and he does sound like somebody. I just haven't been able to figure out who I think he sounds like yet.
This morning. Why would he do that?
Richard Kimball? I don't know any Richard Kimball.
Why would he do that?
The doctor who killed his wife, right? Kept blaming somebody for it, somebody with a prosthetic limb. Well, what are you telling me? He's coming after me?
Does he have a reason to come after you?
Well, hell yes, I have a prosthetic arm. I must have murdered his wife, right? Come on.
Jerry says, sucks that it's probably going to rain all week and on Saturday on my birthday. Oh, man. Well, don't let it rain on your parade, Carrie.
Does he have a reason to come after you? What line of business are you in, Mr. Sykes?
I still plan on going to the Brick Oven Pizza place and get a couple of pizzas on Saturday. All right.
Business are you in, Mr. Sykes?
And possibly meet up with a friend there and my mom.
Security.
Who do you work for?
A pharmaceutical company.
Which one?
Devlin McGregor. I handle security for all the top executives.
Do you have any idea why Richard Kimball would be interested in these photographs?
No.
Well, where were they taking it? Geez, that's a big fish.
Cancun, Mexico. It was a junket that the company paid for some doctors.
Oof.
Be interested in these photographs. Big fish.
For some doctors.
Kimball go with you?
You don't see him in the pictures, do you? You don't see him in the pictures, do you? No, I told you I don't know him. Yeah, do you mind if I look around and see if anything's missing?
No, I don't mind.
Come on. There you go. All right.
Go with you? No, I don't mind. How'd you lose that arm?
In the line of duty.
Cosmo, this guy's dirty.
Yes, Sam, yeah, he is. You want us to put our people on him?
Oh, yeah, I want you to build a camp right here. Henry?
I'll take care of it.
Noah,
Yes, sir.
see this picture with all the fingerprints on it? I want you to find out who the guy is sitting next to Sykes. Find out his name, his age, his weight, his social security number, his location, relatives, pets, everything.
Line of He said duty. All right. Time for the playback. Sure, it's all solid.
You had a break-in, Mr. Sykes. Now, I'm Samuel Gerard, United States Marshal's Office. This morning... Why would he do that? Does he have a reason to come after you? What line of business are you in, Mr. Sykes? Do you have any idea why Richard Kimball would be interested in these photographs? Big fish. Kimball go with you? No, I don't mind.
All right, good to go. Another render. Gerard Sykes. If we can normalize the audio any bit more since we've taken so much out. Probably not. Oh, a little bit. There we go. In fact, I just realized I can pre-isolate the clips and then go back over the audio of them later after the stream is over. That's always another option. Again, I appreciate y'all bearing with me as I figure this all out, and the best way to stream, figuring out my formats and everything like that. Okay, so that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. That one. Alright, maybe this one. What a handsome man that Harrison Ford. Nothing wrong with being blessed with good looks here and there. Handsome devil. You know what I'm saying? Alright, y'all. I think this is a good place to end it. I want to thank everybody for stopping by and once again giving me all the great love and support. I love you all. You are the best. I'm making progress, and I'm glad I have people like you to motivate me to continue making progress. So thanks for all the kind words from everybody. Thank you, Carl the Fan. Love you too, man. Hope to see you on Zach's panel in a few. Let me see something here. There he is. Alright. So be sure to subscribe to my friend, The Incredible Impression, so that you may be incredibly impressioned with savory characters such as myself, Zach Arnold, Carl, Rob, Dave, Tina, James, all the good folk that come from the yoke. You know what I'm saying? Carrie says, I took time to watch D-Man's video with Mike and me and Chucky. Have a good night, Mike. I'll see you later. Heck yeah. And thanks for that video and all the videos, D-Man. So be sure to also subscribe to D-Man as well for all those brilliant squirrel videos. You can follow him at D-Man2351. That's right, y'all. As well as the Carrie Show for your game streams and Bible streams and all that good stuff. One of the best out there. As well as Strong Bear 19 and company. The Bears, the Bear family. Gotta go check them out. So, yeah. Thanks so much. I really hope you enjoyed this live stream. And if you did, then please consider subscribing to the channel for more videos and more lives like this one, and leave me some comments. Give it a thumbs up and share the video. You can also follow me on all of my other social media on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Discord, and all that good stuff. All of the links are in the description box below. Now, stay tuned and head over to The Incredible Impression, where the live adventures and live panels will continue, starring yours truly, Magic Mike. So, with that being said, this is Magic Mike reminding you to live for your family and friends, live your best life, and live the movies.